Hey guys, so this is just going to be a quick video on how I do my winged eyeliner. I've gotten a couple requests to do like an in-depth tutorial of how I do it. This is just what works for me. I recommend you just find something that works for you and just stick with it. That's what I did. I never get it down perfectly the first time anyways. It takes a lot of practice and I still mess up all the time. So don't get discouraged if you can't get it done perfectly in one time. It just takes a lot of practice and a lot of patience. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. I am going to use my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. And I'm going to show you two ways. I'm going to show you how I do it just freehanded, and I'm going to show you how I do it with the Scotch tape, because this way is very, very easy if you are really that nervous about doing your wing liner. Although I do recommend that when you use the tape, do your eyes first, because if you use the tape and you put it over your skin, it's going to take away the foundation that you have laid down there, and then you're going to have to do it all over again. So I recommend if you use a tape, do your eyes first. Also, quick side note, because you won't be able to see this in the video, I like to keep my elbow rested on something. It just gives me a lot more control. Just keep that in mind because you won't be able to see that in the video. And I think that's all. So with that being said, let's just jump right in. So starting with the felt tip lying flat, I'm going to take that and run it all the way across my lash line from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. I like to keep it flat just because I have better control that way. And then from that outer corner, I'm going to flick it up towards the tail of my eyebrow. And then starting just below the end of that line you just made, if you start at the very end, the tip of your wing is going to be very chunky. And I don't want that, so I'm going to start just below the very end and then bring that line, connecting it to the line that you made on your lash line. And then you're just going to fill in that little triangle that you just made. And then the rest of it is just cleaning up that line. I recommend you start with a thin wing. Then if you mess up, you can make it a little thicker. It's a lot easier to add than it is to take away. Okay, so for the tape side, what you're going to want to do first is take your tape and take off just like, that's fine. And right now it's super tacky. And you don't want it to be this tacky because then it's going to pull at your skin. And the skin around your eyes is a very delicate area. So you're going to put it on the back of your hand and just do this. Just keep feeling it on and off just to take away some of the tackiness. And as soon as it gets to a good sticky but not too sticky point, you're gonna wanna take it and line it up with this bottom lash line right here. Just like that. Normally when I do both sides of tape, I want to make sure that both sides are even. I feel like this will be a-okay. So we're going to go ahead. Starting the same way that we did with the freehand side, we're going to start with the felt tip laying flat against our lash line and just filling it in from the inner corner to the outer corner. The good part about using tape is that you can get eyeliner all over it and it will not be there when you pull it off. Now working on the wing, I just drag it from the tape down to connect it to that lash line. Don't be afraid to get eyeliner on the tape, it's fine, it will peel off with the tape. And then you just drag it down and smooth out that line the same way we did the other side. This is the only part that you'll have to have a real steady hand for, because this is your part you're going to do on your own. But just take your time. If this is your first time doing it, then there's no need to rush. Practice makes progress. I promise, the more you do it, the more you'll get the hang of it, the more confident you'll be, the more naturally it'll come to you. Just keep practicing. This is how slow I actually go when I'm doing makeup tutorials. So imagine if I didn't speed it up, how long my videos would be. Oh my goodness. Like I said, with using tape, there's no pressure on the wing part. You can be as messy as you want, and it will be clean as soon as you pull the tape off, like so. And sometimes that line will be perfectly crisp, and sometimes, just like now, it won't be, so that's easy to fix. Just either take some eyeliner and fill in those parts where it got a little jagged, or you can take some concealer and clean it up. Easy fix. I'm going to clean it up a little more with some concealer just so I can show you guys, but you want to take a flat defining brush and just drag it across up against that line and then blend it out. Please blend it out. You don't want a strip of concealer just resting under your wing that you just worked hard on. So there is both eyeliner sides. This is not the best eyeliner I have ever done. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. There are some days where I do it in all one clean sweep and it's just perfect, but this is not one of those days. Honestly, it's just trial and error, it's just practice, but you will get it down and you'll find a routine that works for you, whether it's with gel liner, felt, pencil. Just keep practicing, it's all it takes. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and honestly, if you're nervous, Scotch tape is the way to go. It is so easy, it's really hard to mess up, and if you mess up, who cares? That's what, you know, wipes are for and concealer's for. And yeah, I think that is all I had to say for today. If you guys want to see any other how-tos, just let me know and I would like to do it for you. I know that in a lot of my tutorials I speed through a lot of things and I don't really go into depth on what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, or the technique. So if you want to see more in-depth how-tos on specific parts of makeup, just let me know and I would gladly do it for you. And I believe that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Please subscribe, please like, leave any comments if you have any questions, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and bye.